Hello guys, welcome back to UK Firearms and Airguns. Now, my channel is predominantly a firearms and airgun channel, and that is not going to change. However, I have another little hobby that I like to do, and that is actually fixing cars. Now, I'm going to go into a little bit of a backstory here. About 11, 12 years ago, I had a Ford Fiesta Mark IV 99 plate. Really nice little car actually, I really liked it. It was my second car that I had. And I took it for its MOT, and unfortunately the car had failed its MOT, and it had failed on emissions, and the garage turned around and said to me that the car needed a new cat converter and a whole brand new exhaust, and I was looking at costing me about £600 to get this exhaust sorted out, right? So I was like, okay, because I didn't know anything really too much about cars back then. And so I was like, yeah, okay, that's cool, let's do that. So I paid them £600, and they put the brand new exhaust on. So they did put a new exhaust on. They did put a new cat on. But this so-called garage, that is a chain garage as well. So you would expect it to, do the job properly, because of reputations and stuff like that. Now, I'm not going to say the name of the garage, but put it this way, it starts with a H. And I've never taken my car back there ever again, not even for an MOT. Right, because I think they're a bunch of charlatans, to be honest with you. So I paid him £600. I'm sitting in the car with my mate a couple of weeks later, and he turns around and goes, "Hey mate, your car's still blowing." I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, your car's still blowing." Now my mate's an ex-RAF mechanic. He used to fix helicopters and stuff and that, so he's quite capable of fixing cars, and he knew quite a bit about cars as well. He was a bit of a petrol head, right? So he was like, "Let me go and have a look." So he goes down there, has a look at the exhaust. He goes, "Mate, it's still blowing, I was like, "What?" He goes, "Yeah, they didn't put gaskets in the exhaust. So where the exhaust joins together, you put gaskets in, right? And that stops it from blowing and stops all the gas and the emissions and everything from leaking out and stuff like that, right?" And so I paid them £600, and they didn't even bother putting gaskets on. So yes, they did put the new exhaust in, but they didn't put the gaskets on, right? They didn't even tell me they didn't put the gaskets on. They didn't mention that it would cost any extra to have gaskets, even though it shouldn't cost any extra to have gaskets, because that should actually come as part of the exhaust system. Okay. Anyway, after that, after paying £600 to basically get a half-assed job done, okay, luckily my mate managed to sort it out for me. I decided to learn how to fix cars myself, and I've done that by predominantly watching YouTube videos and Haynes manuals. Haynes manuals are great, by the way, if you want to learn how to fix cars. So I haven't had any formal training. I'm not a mechanic. I'm just self-taught. But for the last 10 years, I've not needed to take my car to a garage. Anything that it's failed on an MOT, I've done myself and it's passed. Same with my girlfriend's car. When she has anything wrong with it, I fix it for her. Same with some of my family members' cars, stuff like that. I'll fix it for them, and it always goes for the MOTs fine. Never had any dramas with them, So basically, lately, because my Ford Focus Mark II went up the chute and I had to get a new car, I just bought a little cheap runaround to last me till around about February, March time till I get a brand new car. But I've had to do a couple of jobs on it, like change the crankshaft sensor, change the gearbox oil, change the belt tensioner on the belts. I had to change the exhaust on my girlfriend's Mini last week. So I've been doing all these jobs on these cars, and I've done jobs in the past on the cars, on my Focus and stuff like that, and on my old Corsa that I had and stuff like that. And I never actually thought about doing videos on how to repair the cars. And I decided that maybe I want to start doing this now. I'll see what happens, see if people like it. If they like it, I'll carry on doing it. So yeah, the first video I'm going to do is on how to change the oil on the Vauxhall Corsa. It's pretty basic, pretty simple. But yeah, so look forward to that. That'll be up shortly. And thanks for watching. I just wanted to let you know what was happening with the channel at the moment. And basically, I want to kind of like branch off as well onto like the car side of stuff as well as the firearm stuff. Okay, so let us know what you think, if it's a good idea or if it's not. And thanks for watching. Bye.